You are watching Liberty Online TV. You are watching Liberty Online TV.
Na Sylvanus Blake, and me na the Public Relations Officer na the Anti-Corruption Commission, Sierra Leone. I want to encourage you all for the follow Liberty TV online. Before you did any like you through WhatsApp audio versions of people where you not see and know, why you not go watch online live and see who that they talk, and then you can know say, oh, now this person say this. And here I believe whatever you see is the truth, and now the truth will set this nation free. I love this place and I always want to be here.
Binneh Fantasy is here, and I didn't also today na Liberty Online TV. It's a brand new TV, and they are doing extremely well. And I know me, anything that is run by like women and everything, I'm in for it, I'm supporting it. So make sure you follow Liberty Online TV on all social media platforms. So it's Fantasy is here, I'm here, so you should be here too.
Hello viewers, me na Manti Suma Marrah, the CEO of Suma Design and Empowerment Initiative. This na Liberty Online TV. I want to tell you for say this now one of the best online TV in a salon, where the young professional woman then come together and for can give me this platform here. No sit down, continue for the watch Liberty TV every day.
Me na Serry-Kamal, me na the head of marketing and corporate communications, United Bank for Africa. Liberty TV Online is the most trusted and reliable online network in a salon. I want to encourage you, wherever you are, watch Liberty Online TV for the first reliable and trusted news in Sierra Leone.
What's up everybody, this is Drizzly aka Ben 10/10 and you're watching Liberty Online TV. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go.
I'm very impressed with the setup. I'm very impressed with the equipment they want to get now. The professionalism of the cameramen, the professionalism of the interviewers, the anchors and all that. And of course the presentation. And of course the things they want to talk about are very relevant to today's politics, today's development in Sierra Leone. So we'll be big for the people that sit on Safo, watch Liberty TV, and I will get the good news out of it. So thank you very much.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Good morning and welcome to the midweek edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television, within our Facebook, within our YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. As all time, Liberty Online TV, they bring on issues them way get for do with different things them where they happen at the country. And you say for the watch, we get the opportunity this morning for call na the program, or you can as well send you text message for add your voice to the conversation this morning. If you watch we out of Sierra Leone, the number where you for call na +232 74 200 545. Or if they watch we na salon, you can as well call we on 074 200 545. We go open the phone line there later on. Yourself go add your voice inside the program, or you can send we text message. If they watch na YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that anytime we Liberty Online TV count, you go no say we don't count on. We will they bring the program come to you this Wednesday morning. My name na Khadija Bangora.
And Mina Mebel Kaba, good morning. Well, inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, Liberty Online Television, they continue to look at the outcome of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, the AGM with them again at Kenema over the weekend, and also we go also get for talk about waiting for B. They plan them where the new executive gets for raise the bar as now that's not be the motto where they make campaign with for the election.
Well, now the studio this morning for Can Talk But waiting next for the Sierra Leone Bar Association after a very chaotic AGM where them be on La Kenema, and self we see outside two party presidential candidates them and other people who been contest these particular elections during the AGM where they be on La Kenema. Still they protest and say they don't recognize the new executive where the Sierra Leone Bar Association pull a press release and announced to the public say now then they for govern the affairs of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Plenty things then they happen at the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Well, for can help for clear the air today and give different sides to the story. At the studio this morning we get Alfred Commander where go tell una the viewers them in position at the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Good morning, Alfred, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show, and a pleasure for getting our studios.
Good morning, Sierra Leone. Alfred Commander, the Public Relations Officer of the Sierra Leone Bar Association.
All right, Alfred, continue for the way to the program. And self later on inside the program, would they expect forget Charles Williams Esquire, and they can represent both Team Wara, Serry-Kamal, and Augustine Sorie, Sengbe, Marrah. As we all know, say yesterday there be all a press conference, outside they make their statement and say, then they call on the outgoing executive of Miss Edina Swallow for all other elections. Outside then go give all lawyers then the opportunity for vote for the different people where they want for let them run the new executive. According to them, they say they don't recognize Alfred, the young executive. Well, waiting at some of the reason them, Charles Williams go join me soon at the studio as we will get in Alfred Commander for talk about waiting upon inside the Bar Association AGM na Kenema and waiting at the next step for the young team, and Alfred go tell we waiting at the young plan for one as executive as na them through a press release. The Salon Bar Association say na then at the new executive.
All right, we continue with the Breakfast Show, and like we continue for Teluna inside the Breakfast Show. When I get opportunity for call and be part of the discussion on issues, then we will look at na the Breakfast Show. And the number now +232 for you in the salon, +232 74 200 545. You in the salon 074 200 545. Now the number we go dial with the same reach, and make sure say you stick to the topic where we discuss. Before we can look at the Salon Bar Association issue, we quickly go to the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. Also every Tuesday, they can hold press briefing for the ministry departments and agency them talk to the public but then work. When at this edition of the briefing where the ministry being all, the person where they serve as the commissioner for the Small Arms Commission, now Colonel retired Rev Binneh K, when I've been one of the guests them now this particular program where we get yesterday. Also, I go talk say the commission already don't give about 700 small arms them to Salon people and 300 to foreigner them, where say they don't complete the process of registration and license for the arms them where they don't give them for personal protection. Well, for that we know more about waiting come out today yesterday. Also, the Sierra Leone Commission on Arms and Ammunition, meaning at the Ministry of Information and Press Briefing. Reporter Mohammed Kamarago reports.
The Ministry of Information and Civic Education, inside a weekly press conference, which happened, outside and invite different stakeholders them for provide updates to the public, but no work. Inside the Tuesday, May 21 edition of the weekly press conference, where the ministry be all with journalists them, the Commissioner for Sierra Leone Commission on Arms and Ammunition, Colonel retired Rev Binneh K Conteh, before start for explain about the commission in work.
We don't see the war in Liberia and Sierra Leone. And he drives the heads of states there for say then countries there for come together and look at the way weapons that they proliferate, that is weapon that is spread in the region of West Africa. So the heads of states then decide say they're going to play a key role in this. and that make they form the National Commission at every country in West Africa for look at how weapons is spread at the countries there. So in that form, I will tell them and say, we mandate with the government of Sierra Leone give for look at the way and manner how weapons there will not for them people there. And when they did the key security institutions then, that is the Sierra Leone Police and the Republic of Sierra Leone Forces, then for go all out for make sure say them weapon they there, then they under good control. So now that make the mandate to the government give the commission now for look at how we for control weapons in our country Sierra Leone.
Commissioner Binneh same way to talk about some of the achievement them where the commission don't make since where the commission don't get the new act.
So of recent, last year, on the 24th of April 2023, again the Parliament will legislate, say we for now fully compliant with the Arms Trade Treaty, which they call the ATT. ATT means this is an international organization where they look at weapons, especially conventional weapons. Weapons then where UN, then they look at them big weapons then. Big weapons then, I will be talking now warship, then big bombers, aircraft, then Navy ship, all fall under conventional weapon. Before now, we glue itself to the small arms, then small weapons. Small weapons, that means one weapon where you can hold and shoot, me can hold and shoot. And only person for help me. Pistol, you can hold and shoot. Before now, but now we act, don't comply to the ATT, that is, when they look at bigger weapons, then big weapons then, where they use or kill so many people there.
For no waiting the commission, they expect from citizens them for help the commission for succeed for do the work. Colonel retired Binneh Conteh again.
As I said earlier, in the 80s, this is not only business. Economics again. We all get for mix and this. You know, say somebody know for whole weapon, you get for tell the law enforcement people there. You get for watch. And that's me make I talk to now as me and the commissioner of the arms and ammunition. Then we all come on board for help this country get peace, security and development.
Colonel retired Rev Binneh K Conteh end up say the commission will continue for enforce their mandates for say and cut down the spread of arms and ammunition na saloon for ensure peace and stability. For Liberty Online TV, me and Marrah, the reports.
Alright, so we continue with the Liberty Breakfast Show. In case you just tune in, make sure say you like, you comment, and also share the program so that more people will join the conversation this morning. Earlier, I will tell you, say today, we look at the Sierra Leone Bar Association. As we all can remember, last weekend, there be the na Kenema for all the annual general meeting. We start from the 17th, and on the 18th, there be all the elections for make them get new executive. We go look at the affairs of the association. So take the term we go reach back and go get another election. But from waiting the public see this election be very chaotic. We see at some point police them being fire tear gas per lawyer them and self we see some lawyer them be they scatter ballot paper them. Some be even they take chair the throw and pan police. Well waiting be lead to all of this chaotic moment na the hall outside them be supposed for do the elections. You go know this morning as we get Alfred Commander we they between at the studio this morning. They can't tell we waiting next for the Salon Bar Association as na the own executive the bar been pull a press release for tell the public say na them be win the elections them. But other party them way na team Wara Serry-Kamal and Augustine Sorie Sengbe Marrah in supporter and they contest this decision and then say been pull a press release say they not recognize this executive where the bar say that they win the election as them believe say elections not be happen and then they call on Madam Edina Soilo outgoing executive for all emergency general meeting outside then go get the opportunity for vote back. We they expect Charles Williams where they can represent both Team Wara and Augustine at the studio, but by the time they come, let us start with you, Alfred. On a executive way the Salon Bar Association announced now one way they struggle with legitimacy on a colleague lawyer and they contest this decision. But firstly, before we can look at that side there, let we go back to waiting happen at Kenema. Ideally, as a lawyer sitting here, you feel proud of una behavior una been put up to the public, especially on the day for the elections.
Ideally, as a lawyer, it's shameful, disgraceful, especially where some of our colleagues them decide for attack democracy, then go, they attack ballot papers, they attack ballot boxes. That's really, really, really sad. And on behalf of every lawyer in Sierra Leone, we profusely apologize to the people of Sierra Leone. That's unloyally, not so we expect lawyers for conduct themselves. I think the last time I see anything like that, there was a constituency in Godrich where we get so much violence. And I think sinners over conduct yourself. So the people of Sierra Leone, I say very, very sorry. And I continue to tell the people that we feel aggrieved. They have a right to be aggrieved. They have a right to be disappointed. But now your rights have got limitations. So if you feel say you are aggrieved, if you feel say processes and procedures were not followed, there are legitimate channels. Now I make a happy in one of them bullets. After them press conference yesterday, then said they pursue every legitimate channel we available. Not that we want. Not that will be the expects from them. Not to forgo and go begin the feds. Now to waiting happen at the hall. We go Kenema on Friday we did Kenema for the first day of the event, the annual general meeting, where in accordance with Article 11, where with the leave, I could just read them. A general meeting shall be held once in every calendar year at such time, not being more than 15 months after the holding of the last preceding general meeting, and place as may be prescribed by the company in general meeting or in default at such time and place as the members of the executive shall appoint. So now, the members of the executive appoint, say this time round, we go Kenema. Team Wara, Team Augustine, Sorie Sengbe Marrah, they were not happy with that decision. But it's in line with the law. But since they're not being happy, then decide for take action at courts. The courts go, they look at the law, and when I self don't listen, which I don't say. One, like we'll go this AGM so now. After the AGM, we the members can decide, say, okay, you know what's in the next AGM, na Kabbalah with the whole. But in default of so doing, like what we not do and back we'll go so, the executive members, we wouldn't elect now, can decide, say, the next AGM na Kubola na they would go. So, then they don't pass, we don't can Kenema. On the first day of the program, Floyd Davis, when I senior member of the bar, I've been the chairman of the event. So at the said events where the program done, it make it clear That's on the next day, when a Saturday, the events, they begin at 12 o'clock. We all then at the hall. So the next day, Saturday, of course, we were prepared, we were ready. We know we get the numbers, we get the ideas, we get the knowledge and expertise for winning elections. We're going to hall as early as possible. And before even it 12 o'clock, we don't get a quorum. The quorum, according to this, it said no business when Article 15 shall be transacted at any general meeting unless a quorum of member is present at the time when the meeting proceeds to business, save as herein otherwise provided, 6 members personally present shall be a quorum. Now, in the hall, we had more than 300 members, more than 300 at that time. In fact, Ubuan began before the 12, but Victor Lansana being for raise a point of order. He raised a point of order and make it clear, say, yesterday, Floyd Davis, when I be the chairman, don't make it clear, say, the program for begin by 12. So because of that law, we wait. So 12, the program begin, the normal courtesies, and after that, Francis Ben Kelfala being for raise a motion, because this is not a company, not so like civil society or an NGO. It's a company limited by guarantee. So get we ways then where they run them. So he raised a motion that the agenda be amended, wherein election will be the 8th on the agenda can move to number 2. Now, again, a reason that we don't conduct elections as bar association, wherein the elections, they go as far as in the night, like we did it then 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And this is Kenema. And the next day at Kenema, the women, the Bondo women, we not been get any idea about that, been get a program at Kenema. So we want to ensure, say, we do this program as fast as possible, and everybody come back to Freetown, or if you go Bo, you go back to Bo. Now, that's just the reason, but now the legal aspect, now that a motion was raised by him, and it was seconded. This motion seconded, somebody object to the motion, then another person second the objection. Now, where this don't happen, what happens next? You throw it back to the membership. So then send them back to the membership. Now this, now the motion, and this, now the objection. Who that then wants, let we move the agenda from 8 to 2. Now we vote. And we will be ones when they move the agenda from 8 to 2, being there in the majority. It was a landslide victory. Now, after that, because when you read these documents now, you're able to know, say, maybe so much reforms needed. So Article 36, unlike SLAJ, where we already get like an electoral body where they conduct on elections, unlike SLAJ, the Sierra Leone Bar Association, it's how you say 36, Article 36. Election shall be conducted by a senior member of the association appointed by the members. Understand? So a number of people only misconstrue a senior member for the most senior member. This is simple English. A senior member of this institution can be somebody with at certain level. Then we say the most senior go be the general manager basically of the. So somebody being for rise and nominate Francis Ben Kelfala, and that was seconded. Now, Augustine Sorie Sengbe Marrah being equally rise and nominate Hindolo Gevao, a decline. Now then put onto the membership, and Francis Ben Kelfala being for be the returning officer. At that stage, Augustine Sorie Sengbe Marrah, Wara Serry-Kamal took to the stage in a way I could describe as very, very, very unloyally. And Nadane Meka they apologize to the people of Sierra Leone and go on the stage, begin beats. Like, how do you do that? Then they beat the boxes, then they shout, no election. Bokaya for election. No, they say no election. No, the only legitimate way for get an executive is through the ballot box, not through fighting. Now, after that, Francis Ben Kelfala bin get for appoint 2 other people for help him conduct this election. Igbenda Kapua and one lady in Anta. So then go up the stage. This was in the full view of the public. The hall was now jam-packed. And you can get Wara Serry-Kamal at the stage, you get Sorie Sengbe Marrah at the stage, and then their supporters. Now, they nominate Tuma Adama Jabi, and that was seconded. They nominate Sorie Sengbe Marrah, and that was seconded. They nominate Wara Serry-Kamal, and that was seconded. They did not decline. They did not object. They did not do anything. Now, the next stage, if we don't get every other person and nominations don't close, what do we move to next? It's election. Then bring the ballot boxes, ballot papers, the polling booths, and some few security officers. Then we begin votes. And before we go, as you say, there was a ruling. So the ruling, one of the things that we states now that the voter list for be published in a conspicuous place inside the hall, and that was done. So this was a closed session of lawyers. That's what we assume say for be a closed session of lawyers. Now, elections begin. The next moment, Wara Serry-Kamal and Augustine Sorie Sengbe Marrah actually see the force in numbers. They saw defeats. They were shaking. So the next thing we then do now being for attack ballot boxes, ballot papers, then destroy them. If you watch now the videos, you see the ballot papers scattered all over. But luckily, they could not interfere with the presidential ballot boxes and the ballot papers. But every other one, then destroy. Then they try now for go for that one day. Whereas Serry-Kamal brought in foreign security personnel with Monday, where they work for Marrah mines, then come inside, help for further beats lawyers.
You get evidence to this?
Of course.
You can provide with the evidence?
When you say provide evidence, me an eyewitness to this, now they talk.
But if they make such allegation,
say this.
If you get any evidence, we will just put it on the screen so people can go see them. You say we are bringing foreign security personnel away, beat up lawyers them.
I get pictures of their security personnel
Kindly
at the hall.
Share them, now we project them so the public will see.
Now I'm not going to be concentrated on the phone and equally talk on this issue. But I get pictures of maybe whilst Ingo they talk, then I will take time for those pictures. You understand? Now, the elections, however, continue. What can happen now next? Now that there was a colleague of mine, we now Team Wara Serry-Kamal in team in there. So I actually been seen up like outside. So I see, like with this commotion and the jump, he was equally shouting the jump. So it just tell like for come on and do. Then I see it go down in a very slow motion until it almost one hits in head na the ground. And that's I notice say, oh, this is not normal. So I go and catch him. See Gismon Austin Conteh. Then I try for lay on the ground because you can get this AC, that AC the way they didn't ground. So the breeze been a reacher. So I call man and say, hey, I can't help you. I can't at the hall, I can't meet some of the supporters of Wara Serry-Kamal and no way, Sabia. I say, hey, this woman don't collapse, so when I come. Oh, you want come pull we are? So that's when I go see the election. I said, no, somebody's dying. When I go save this person. So me, at that point, elections not be matter anymore. I wanted to save the life of a colleague. So I actually been get for feds that we move her out. I go to an Kenny, my government hospital. We go there and treat her. So when we come back, it's now they don't announce the results for Madam Tuma Adama Jabi. But that's maybe don't vote before they go. So I can mix it don't announce. So the next stage, they are equally meet say Charlie them and their other supporters. Most of them they don't left the hall. So we been in at the hall and some few members of their supporters been in at the hall. So like me and the other people and from vice president say calm down. Now nominations were open for the different positions. They nominate me. It was seconded. Then they opened the floor for further nominations. No further nominations, and I've been returned unopposed.
So going back to Usa, you start, because from all the explanation we don't make end, allegations and we don't really come out from that particular AGM day, the whole commotion starts from the 12 o'clock where you say Floyd Davis be announced the next session for start on the next day, 12 o'clock. Allegations we been get earlier than that. Before 12 o'clock, Unabe don't start the session and move that motion for change the number 8 item and be the election for car number 2. So now almost o'clock officially day 2 events been started.
It starts after 12.
The presidential candidates them all 3 bidding at the hall with membership.
You mean when the program starts?
Yes, that's 12 o'clock we say after 12.
So now let's get something clear. This is the normal Sierra Leone. Wherein they don't say, you say it's 12, then the person come 11 o'clock or he can 12, now in the bad person because he can early. You mean we go for a very important program? They don't say you say at 12 you can, at 3 o'clock you decide for kind of the program, or 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 9 o'clock na next. Now me for can blame.
So now that's happened.
I don't know what's happened.
So that's 12. Why I want you clarify that time? Because the issue here is plenty people don't say they're not being in at the hall when the 2 starts.
So this is
so now that make they ask if the 3 presidential candidates
you
them
call me now,
12 o'clock, were they in the hall?
Won't call me now today and tell me say this event they start at 8. I know they are before 8 o'clock. I respect time. I went to the Bow School, who said they teach me about the importance of time. I went to the Radicals Club, who said they teach you about the importance of time. You equally see, say, Charlie Israel Williams came here after the program don't begin. So you go blame me, say, oh, we're not for us start because Charlie not there
so
at
the
studio.
The 12 o'clock.
I don't know.
Alfred,
can tell you
Alfred, these elections will be conducted by Francis Ben Kaifala.
Yes,
is it different from other elections then? Because normally, process for go vote as a delegate, you need, before you give anybody ballot paper, you need for cross-check with your delegate list. But videos where they out there, where they viral, it clearly shows say the electoral commissioner just now, so they shape the ballot paper them, like where they shape coupon without even cross-checking with your delegate list. Procedurally, now that's you consider say now elections Francis Ben Kaifala be all for that presidency day.
So now, firstly, I tell you say this is a closed session. Secondly, I tell you say there is a court ruling where say now for publish the names of every voter by a conspicuous place inside the hall. Thirdly, before you come inside the hall, Charlie's here. There is a gate where then they ask you what's in your name, which year then call you to the bar. They will then watch them, then you come inside.
That's what it be happen?
Yes.
Now that gate stay that video they viral, they show say them block Wara Serry-Kamal supported them and Augustine for enter because there's a video where they show say police block them at the gate. So, and according to the video, the people where they allege say if you not get a blue band,
you know
the police they allow you for come inside.
Jesus Christ. So Wara Serry-Kamal had a blue band on. Augustine Sorie Sengbe Marrah had a blue band on. Charlie Israel Williams had a blue band on. Bayo had a blue band on. They all had a blue band on. Really? Is that what you want this August body to believe?
Well, that's be they do the verification.
But now the video they now when they out to the public.
Now to you
there now. You there now for clarify. Say that's not to the fact.
No, I'm not gonna clarify that. I'm not gonna clarify that. You know, say why I say Kamal been there at the hall. You know, say Augustine Sorie Sengbe Marrah be there at the hall. You know, say Charles Israel Williams be there at the hall. Then he gets blue bands.
They're not denying say they're not been there at the hall. But then young people and then delegates them. The videos the way they out, and then they show say they not be allowed them for go inside the hall because one, they allege say truck block the road because most of them not been get, according to what they say, most of them not been get accommodation at Kenema. So a lot of them be in a bow. On their way coming for car attend the two a truck where nobody no side. Even a video where Kabaka make a state and the other videos that will go viral is state and we are not discussing Kabaka, Alfred. I just they give you source system
Kabaka
where are the base me question on.
Okay. So now I'll make it again very clear to the people of Sierra Leone. Elections not an event. It's a process. It comes with planning. You win elections not on the day of the elections, but on the day of the elections you win. You win elections where you don't plan, you don't campaign, you don't reach out to people, you don't get the numbers. We went and our day with people that were know saying our Serry-Kamal in supporters, we all meeting up in a line. Them in front of them the day before me. They watch for their names, then go inside. They watch for my name, I go inside.
All right, continue for the week the program, Alfred. In case you just tune in, the program where they watch and the Liberty Breakfast Show. And today we get lawyers there with at the studio as we still continue for look at the outcome of the annual general meeting where they be all on the 17th and 18th of this month na Kenema. Also, plenty concerned on the comments from lawyers them and self allegation and Wara and Augustine say they recognize Alfred Commander the new executive. We're at the studio now. I want for welcome Charlie Isgel Williams Esquire. There this morning they represent Wara, Serry-Kamal and Augustine Sorie Sengbe Marrah. When at the aggrieved party they will say they don't recognize Alfred Commander them. Good morning, Mr. Williams, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast Show.
Good morning, thank you. This is my first day here, and keep it up.
Thank you. Firstly, we don't get Alfred. It don't give we a lengthy background as to all of this starts. Firstly, starts for apologize to the nation on behalf of all in colleague lawyer them. As if accept say una behave unloyally, not to so una supposed for don't behave. And it say una yon side the team Wara and Augustine una be attack democracy na Kenema. Firstly, those start for look at that particular statement there coming from Alfred.
Okay, I think say I would join all the lawyers then, especially the senior one them, for apologize to the public because what happened at Kenema don't go public, and also to with junior colleagues. You know, for me, that they really are the feeling for because the first AGM as a lawyer, you know, you go there with that, you know, excitement. Say like go witness how the lawyers they can do it, and then they go get disappointment. And really, for make a lawyer attend a conference, they they spend anything less than 5 million euros. Starting from your registration, conference fee, subscription, hotels, traveling, food. Interestingly, on the first day, now we speak some of the executive give. The one where they prepare food say the number we can, they not be expected. So then they will serve food. Second day, the same thing. We not serve food, we not eat. So if anybody in their hope say that the conference you go get food, I mean that was not it. Okay, but before we go Kenema, we go court because we don't see this thing coming. Me, I don't did a student leadership for a long time. I don't observe national elections. I don't did a civil society for a very long time. So I know what they're waiting for, ask for the election be peaceful, free and fair. Me, I don't conduct election for a college. The exact number of people will go there for vote when we open the box. I mean the exact number of ballot papers where they inside. Okay, so I understand the dynamics. And so we go court, say, okay, court help we. Then we executive members, they are the directors, let them give we the agenda so that we know what we will do. Let them also give me the list of lawyers that will qualify for take part in voting in elections. And so many other things we ask for. The only thing where the court agree, now that the executive for produce the agenda and also the list. Friday morning, the list should be pasted in a conspicuous place. Friday morning. Ask Mr. Commander, make it tell me if na Friday morning them post the list. And also make it tell me if them police tell me then at the entrance, they block them, if them will do that on Friday. And not only Saturday they do that. For me, I'm not there for blame Commander and team for the truck we block the road. Just as he say, what would be your evidence to say that they do it? But it happened. And the way it happened, not a coincidence. The driver, now the bridge, he parked the vehicle, the truck, the bridge. And then they removed the front tire, and the driver was nowhere to be found. Now the apprentice did it. So we cannot blame that on them, but it happened. And why a bridge? It's a bridge because on a bridge, you don't have a bypass. If it happen on the main road, then you can use the bush for bypass. Okay, so make her left all that one day and make her come to the gate on Saturday. If lawyers then be don't know say, now at the gate, then they meet list where they will verify if they name day before they get the entrance. We would have solved it on day one before we get to day two. So on day two, police now be all the list, which is even wrong. What in police get for do with the business? How competent is the police to handle that list? If now the executive be not put a member there, we sabi lawyers. If we be an easy process for the lawyers then pass coming through. Now I go to say Commander start. And Commander don't shoot in foot. Excessive. And so let me explain. According to him, they say Floyd Davis Esquire, when I have been chairman of the first day, announced to the hall, say program they start 12 o'clock tomorrow. Accepted that Floyd Davis mentioned that the program they start 12 o'clock tomorrow. Let's agree, okay? Floyd Davis if they alive, himself will get chance someday for answer to this if even say program will start 12 o'clock. But Khadija, you get the program of particularly the two. If you project time, it will fine, but I get her with me. And I just want to start today because now this whole thing start. Day two program, Saturday 18th May 2024. The first item on that program say 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. arrival of guests, registration, welcome drinks. 12 to 1 p.m. So if Floyd Davis been say on Friday, program will start tomorrow at 12, he was exactly referring to the program for the next day. We don't state say 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. now arrival of guests, registration and welcome drinks. So what is bad with that? Nothing. Nothing. Clear. But now ask the question, at 12, was it arrival of guests, registration and welcome drinks? No. In fact, at 11:45 thereabout, the Secretary General got up and said, this program will call them to order.
Were you in the hall?
By then, no. But that was what happened. So at that same time when he grabbed and announced, say, the program, they start, I receive a call to say, who's are you there? And they start this program now. So we started making our way to the hall. Somebody had to say to Paul, you're not 12 yet. And then he now announced again, say, okay, in 12 minutes time, the program will start. Now at 12, then start this program with 12 o'clock clearly on the agenda, say arrival of guests, registration, welcome link. And when you move further down the program, it says opening, item 1, opening courtesies, General Secretary, Bar Association. And below that it says 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. the ethics of the legal profession, General Legal Counsel, is a session for 30 minutes from 1 to 1:30. After General Legal Counsel, the next presentation is NRA, and the third is lawyers. After those 3 presentations, the program says tea break. And after tea break, the program continues. It says closed session. Under closed session, I think you get item number 2 to item number 9. General Secretary's report, auditor's report, treasurer's report, lunch break. After lunch break, program number 5, resolutions, 6, AOB, presidential farewell statement, number 8, elections, and number 9, closing courtesies.
But Alfred say Francis move a motion,
yes,
and during the time move that motion,
yes,
then we get a quorum
that is where I'm
for
going.
support the motion.
That is where I'm going. And the one who strategize this whole thing, we orchestrate and I miss them. And so let me analyze it. This is where they missed it. And they missed them big time. Now, let's take a look at the program. Assuming starting the program at 12 is correct or was correct. Let's assume that. Yeah. And now you move a motion, say, I want for amend the agenda. And then the second the motion. Not so. When the second motion day, then forbid no vote on the motion. I listened to Africa Mandana 98.1 say, they vote by showing of hands, overwhelmingly. With M&A showing out for vote, so I'm not a good aside. But let's assume that what they did was correct to amend. And what was the amendment? Change item 8, bring them up to item 2. So the question I get for Sierra Leone, what I get for Commander them, and everybody will follow this program. If you change the item 8, you make an item 2. What happens to item 1? Is it still active on the program? Was item 1 amended?
So item 1 not be happen when the election starts?
No, ask them. If JLC do presentation, if NRA do presentation, or if lawyers do presentation.
So let we go back to the time when they move the motion for do that change.
Yes.
The presidential candidates, both Wara, Augustine, them and the membership in the inside the hall, their own supporters?
No, they're not really. So let me just explain. The few supporters that were in the hall, now they leak this information to me, say, then people here don't start the program. In fact, Benkefala don't move a motion for let them go straight to election. And then we began to run to the hall. Now, see where the whole thing is orchestrated. The bridge has been blocked by 11:30. All of these videos, then where they show the time where we received the call. In fact, I posted it on Facebook, say we are to go to Bo for the Bar Association election or AGM, and this has happened. The time they. So they don't block this road at 8:30. Create.
So not 11:30 anymore.
I'm sorry, 11:30. Create bottleneck na the gate for enter the compound with police. They went and the control list. Wait for the executive members there. And then this thing happen inside the hall.
But Alfred said 2 of the candidates the way they represent Naya, meeting at the hall, as soon as the voting starts, Wara and Augustine disrupt.
No, we don't reach there itself. Let's don't go there. Let's deal with the issues. I am saying, assuming it was correct to amend the agenda, to say take item 8, put an item 2, does that amend item 1? So, if you read the program now after the amendment day, then the program should be read. Item 1, opening courtesy, General Secretary, 1 p.m. to 1:30, ethics of the legal profession, legal counsel, NRA, presentation, tea break. And then closed session. Now, instead of General Secretary's report, now an election. So, but what can happen? The lawyers, we had to send vehicles to go to that place where the truck don't block the road and get the lawyers there for come as quick as possible. And then that thing where they create na the gate for put list for them. Lawyers they reach na that gate there, including me. Me name not in the list. Where me receipt even there with me now. Me name not in the list.
So after all that drama outside.
So after we don't able for make the lawyers they come na the hall, they self don't get information, say hey, they don't come home. So now they had to ignore all of these where they na the program actively, item number 1, actively they na the program. GLC for make statement, NRA for do presentation, lawyers for do presentation, then we go tea break.
So how you enter? We see name not in a
Yes. So I had to take out my receipt and said to the police, if you prevent me where I get me receipt na me and they don't go find na this gate. So I had to go in because I get me receipt. Imagine if I don't be there with me receipt. I the able say the executive don't capture me na the list. Now make we been tell the court say, pa, they know they go to election where you don't know who that qualify. Okay, but let's leave all of that. For me, my attention now is on the program. Commander say program was amended. Let's agree. So it means we still have number 1. Number 2 now becomes election. But before you even reach to the election, we get tea break. Khadija send the program to you.
Yes.
Check if little 2 at the top.
So when we come inside the hall.
So if you now, they say, let us excuse all of these. Ethics, profession, legal, general counsel, NRA, where they actively, no, go straight to election. And guess what? The election is the AGM proper. In these conferences, that is something my brother also for understand. Say the AGM is not an open session. It's a closed session. It's only for members. And the NRA people will be supposed to do presentation, the lawyers and other guests, and including security personnel of people, not supposed for them at the hall. Where would they get AGM when a closed session? They didn't ask anybody out of the hall. In that hall.
So on a candidates been get white people that will not be in security, personal security?
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay. So the item number 2, we're now in the election. The time where they now say they can't vote. Item number 1 still they look with
you don't make that clear, say
fine.
Item number 1 was
so
skipped. Let me clear one part quickly.
Yes, yes.
Alfred don't make allegations and say the thing where sparkle all of this was that time where they nominate Francis Benkaifala for be the returning officer, where according to the person where Augustine be nominates decline, and obviously Francis Benga for be the one for be returning officer. Where it's at that time Wara and Augustine begin knock tables.
Okay, so
waiting is for you, waiting spark all of that.
Let me explain. So, you know, I listen Alfred 98.1 and I notice inconsistencies. But let me just state them. When they nominate Benkaifala, the second emotion, Marrah nominates Gevao, Honorable. Gevao decline, and Kofi. Honorable Kofi was then nominated and seconded. So by right, almost people you don't get now they don't nominate for conduct the election.
So Honorable Kofi not decline?
No. Kofi is alive. You can invite him here. Okay. Kofi, so you don't get Kofi. And you don't get Francis. According to M&A,
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
I deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Kelly Talat. And
and our fellow all know say you suppose you need for check out Liberty TV online on every platform if you want to forget the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter AA Komba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because our we are going to check out Liberty Online TV now all social media platform, and if you want to forget the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys, this now you got Aminish. I dey follow Liberty Online TV, and I want you to follow Liberty Online TV. Now Facebook, now YouTube, and all other social media platforms.
My name is Leader Howard Tombo, Team Bikenda Mama, and the winner of House of Star reality